So we can move to those two lines, the largest bronze lines in China. Okay, so those two lines are the largest bronze lines in China. The lions were considered as the good doorkeepers because of their mighty and awesome look. The emperor believed that those animals, the mythical animals, can help them to ward off the evil spirit. That's why they put two lions on each side of the major gate. And this is the female, while the other one is the male. There's only one difference between those two lions. That is something under their foot. And this lion is playing with a baby cub, a baby cub under the foot. While the other one over there is playing with a ball. The ball represents that the emperor was the ruler of the whole universe. For the female, the baby, the kids, the prosperity of the royal kids. So that's what they symbolize for. And many artifacts in the Forbidden City has been plundered away during the invasions in 1900 and 1940s. But those two lines were the original ones, original lines from 1420, from the beginning of the construction of the Forbidden City.
So it
Stay the same color, the original color. So that is the typical color of the bronze. Yes. Okay, here we are in this area. This is a small version. This is a small version of the Forbidden City. So we are in this area, Night Dragon Wall, to this area. This area is about 405 meters long, 120 meters wide, and which also divided into two parts, the outer court and the inner court. And so like a small version of the Forbidden City, which was designed and built from the time of 1772 to 1776, and supposed to be the living residence for a retired emperor, Emperor Qianlong. For this emperor, who built this for his retirement life, but he never spent a day in his palace. And Emperor Qianlong, and who ruled the country for 63 and a half years, the longest reign in China's history, and the only one who abdicated voluntarily in the Qing Dynasty, because he said that the person who admires the most was his grandfather, who ruled 61 years. He said that who never compared himself to his grandfather, he wouldn't rule over 60 years. So he decided to abdicate and give pass to his son. When he turned to the time when he ruled the country for 60 years. But he never lived in this area, although this area has been lavishly built for him. He still lived in that place, in the emperor's place. No, he wouldn't. No, nobody else. Nobody lived in this area. Yeah, such a big waste. Because he still wants to control the power and still live at emperor's place. And his son still lived in that prince place, who created the famous golden age of the Qing Dynasty and expanded China's territory and did a whole lot of things for the prosperity and the stronger economy for his dynasty. But the thing is, his policy of isolating China from the rest of the world backfired a big time. And he closed off the trade to the foreign countries and shut down the door to the Western world, ignores the advancements of the Western world, and which later on leaves China fall behind the world civilization. And 100 years later, after he passed away, the dynasty was invaded a couple of times in its history. And who lived about the same period with George Washington, the founding father of the United States. He died at the same year in 1799. But the way they affected their people, their nations, and their world, totally different story.